Okay, so I'm just in prayer, and it came to my mind as I'm praying to rise above. To rise above. And if you read here, I was just open to this. Psalm 112 says, a good man, well, let me start here. This is talking about the blessed state of the righteous. And it says, a good man deals gracefully and lends. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he will never be shaken. The righteous will be an everlasting name. He will not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. His heart is established. He will not be afraid until he sees his desire upon his enemies. And I like this part. It says, the wicked will see it and be grieved. He will gnash his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. It says, he has dispersed abroad. He has given to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. His horn will be exalted with honor. So think about that. The wicked will gnash their teeth and melt away. And that is what happens with those who are not for God, with Satan's kingdom. Satan's kingdom is angry, is wicked, but they don't win. It's a lost kingdom. Jesus has already won. So here, your heart is steadfast. You know how that feeling when you're like discouraged and your heart just feels like it just like dropped, like it's like the worst feeling? Well, someone who trusts in the Lord, they have a strong heart. It says their heart is established, it stays in place. And that's a sign that you actually trust the Lord. He's not afraid of evil tidings. And he knows that he will see his desire upon his enemies. And if you go back just a page over, it's another psalm, and it's actually about the Messiah. And it says, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of your strength out of Zion, rule in the midst of your enemies. Till I make your enemies your footstool. So Jesus right now is at the right hand of the Father. And it says until. So it's a process right now. But it's said and done still. Your enemies will be your footstool. So even if you're going through warfare, even if things do not look good, even if it feels like the enemy is winning, even if the enemy is beating you up, literally, and it just doesn't seem like what God says is really happening, like the righteous are like the wicked seem to be the ones prospering, and having their way. But at the end of the day, God does have the final word. And you holding your peace is what matters. You holding your peace is what matters. And even when God talked to Cain, and before Cain killed his brother, he said, sin is crouching at your door, but you must have dominion over it. So God calls us to have dominion over other things. Like, we don't bow down to the things of Satan's kingdom, because when we bow down to it, we let it have authority over us, and then it can tread on us. It can tread on us. Like anybody, if you let anybody tread on you, they will tread on you. And then you're in a pickle, right? So you don't let the enemy step on you. You don't have to let the enemy step on you in a way. So you just have to hold your peace in your heart. Keep your heart steadfast and pure. But yeah, just wanted to say that.